So I just wrote them down. it's a Costco coupon, but I didn't use it. I like Costco pizza. Don't you guys like it? It's cheap, big, and yummy. I only eat one slice. I want to eat more, but anyway, this video is about tampo. Do you guys know tampo? Tampo is sulking in English. So many foreigners are trying to figure out why women in the Philippines like to sulk like children, or they just do like, or pouting. And sometimes, you know, the signs of tampo are quite easy to figure out. Let's say she didn't get what she wanted, or things didn't go her way. Then she would start caving in, not talking to you. And sometimes she would be right in front of you, showing a really grumpy or sulking face, like, you know, we would literally show you that we are sulking. You know, like, I think sulking is like this. Isn't it when you're young? I think that's very cute with children. I think, yeah, some people think it's still cute when you're old. I'm not gonna deny I also sulk. Not only with my former partners, but also with my friends. For example, my best friend, one of my best friend, not the one from the bar, she's a kind person, so when I sulk, she would just go with the flow with me. But with the other one, the church girl, she really, you know, prays a lot and goes to church. Now when I invite her out, look, I don't invite her for clubbing because I know she wouldn't like it. She said it's sinful. So I'm gonna invite her like for a dinner because I miss her. She's my friend since I was elementary school, and we have been friends for about 16 years now. And I'll be home for her birthday. So usually when I don't get on my way, like, for example, we're gonna eat out and then she's gonna say I have to go soon because I have to go to the church, because she's very, very active, like Monday to Friday, Monday to Sunday, she's at the church. So you would really see my face like, oh, I won't talk to her for some time. And then usually it ends up in a fight because she would also sulk, like I don't understand her. Now sulking usually as I've said, it starts with not getting things the way you wanted them. So it's not only, you know, it's not only not getting the items that you want, it's not only not getting the tenderness that you want, and it's not only, you know, like trying to get your basically it's trying to get your attention. It's not only, you know, material things. Basically it's all about usually anything. Like they didn't get the food that they want. You know, sometimes sulking is really nonsense. Like me, my best friend and I sulk because I don't have much time with her when I should actually understand her. But sometimes we sulk like really nonsense, you know. So in a relationship, especially with Filipina, you would really encounter sulking. Not most of it the time, but they would use it like we would use it as a leverage, you know. Sometimes we want to sulk because, let's say, you promised us for a movie and then you got suddenly busy, so we're gonna sulk about that. Our logic will be blinded with the things that we want, so we're gonna be like it's gonna be like, it depends. Some people can sulk the whole day, some people can sulk, you know, just for a few minutes until their logic pops out. But sulking for Filipinas, for me, for us, we usually sulk like we just wanted things our way. And then how do you guys, or how do Filipino men handle that? Actually, I think in every new relationship, the Filipino guy would try to, make the person laugh. I think it really works, especially with my stepmom and my dad. So my stepmom would be sulking, and then my dad would say really, 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 really corny, really like a joke that is not even funny, but it's funny for them. So that is a good way of how to handle sulking. Like, make them laugh, make them smile, be goofy like that. But on the other hand, sometimes if that won't work, Filipinas not only, now that is what really would work. And it's really positive. I mean, when that happens, my stepmom would really smile like from ear to ear. So, but sometimes sulking, they would sulk for like if they wanted a bag like that you cannot buy it since let's say you're trying to keep your money like that, or you're trying to save. In that situation, I guess don't give in, and also make them understand. Now, some women wanted to be pampered, or they wanted a little bit tenderness, like you're gonna say, oh, are you okay? What can I do, like that? But if you do that, we will have some women, even Filipinos, they would think that they have the power over you. Like, you would do anything that they want. But at the same time, they would also think that it's very sweet that you're trying to make them feel better. Something like that. But on the other hand, we can use that as, as a leverage to get what we want always. So my advice is, well, there are 3 things that you can do, but there are side effects. Number 1, the best one that I could recommend is just make her laugh. It really, really works. Seriously, like, I didn't only see it with my stepmom. I also saw it with my mom and my stepdad, and then I also saw it with my uncles and aunts. So it's sort of like, it's really, for me, I really roll my eyes when they do that. It's like, gosh, you guys are too old to sulk and do those things. And then another thing that you can do is, you can give in if you want. Like, if she expected you to remember your anniversary, but you were so busy, so she will be sulking about it. You can just maybe apologize if it's really something that you promised but you weren't able to deliver. Now, if she still didn't accept that, some people that I know would say the truth, like, you should understand, I'm working for us, so yeah, tell them your reason. And the other one is leaving them alone. The bad thing about leaving them alone when they sulk is they would think that they are not important. But you know what? In my experience for sulking, every time the guy or my family doesn't listen to my sulking or even mind it, at first I would be like, they don't love me anymore, like that. I would really feel that sad, but afterwards I'm like, okay, they're not paying attention to me. How can I get their attention back? So little by little, that person would go near to you, and then the woman would say sorry to you because nothing worked, right? And then they would learn a lesson not to sulk again and again. Now, some Filipinas think that sulking is cute. It's really cute with children, right? Like, when you see the children, when they sulk, they are so cute. But when you get older, it's not cute anymore. It's a little bit annoying. So for guys right there, my advice, like a tried and tested, and something that you can try and test as well. If it doesn't work, go to number 2, go to number 3. Number 2 is just apologize if it's really a promise that hasn't been kept or wasn't delivered. If it's the third one, just leave them alone. You don't really have to waste your time, because eventually that person will go back to his or her senses and realize that it's their mistake after all, or it's not really a big deal. So my best advice is make them laugh, you know, be goofy. There are many things to make them laugh. Sometimes my dad would crack a very, very, very corny, strange, like a joke that is not funny, but I don't know why my stepmom laughed at it. Or he would tickle her, something like that. Actually, it's really awkward. It's like you're seeing teenagers, or you know, those teenagers who are in love, but what can I do? But anyway, yeah, so that's what you can do about sulking. So just, and the best thing about making that person laugh is you will also laugh, and then the mood will suddenly change. So that is my advice. I think it's not only for Filipinos but also for other women. We crack up, okay? Even if we feel bad, if you do something really funny, we will laugh at it. So go for it. I'm gonna be making my next 2 videos, so I hope you guys watch. See ya!